So hi children, in that previous video we discussed about that natural numbers, right? So here in that natural numbers, in this video we are going to discuss about that even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers. Okay, so here even natural numbers. So even numbers means what? The given number which is exactly divisible by 2. Okay, or the numbers which are exactly divisible by 2, those numbers we will call them as even numbers. So for example, here 96 is there. 96 divisible by 2 means we know the 2 table, right? So here in 6th class we learned some divisibility rules now. So by applying that one, here 6 is there means that is exactly divisible by 2. So the numbers which are exactly divisible by 2, those numbers we will call it as even numbers. Or we have that another definition, that is what? The numbers which are ending with either any one of the digits from 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Then those numbers are known as even numbers. What is that another definition? The given number which is having the last digit, the numbers which are having the last digit as either any one of the digit from 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then we will call those numbers are even numbers. So here I written that 96. Once observe that is 2 digit number, no? So here last digit means here always you have to check units place digit. Okay, when you are saying that number, here 6 is that last digit of a given number, but in that place values that is the first digit, that is units place digit. Okay, so always you have to check that units place digit. In that units place if you have any one of the digit from 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then we will call those numbers are even numbers. Okay, so 97654, 97,654, that is even number or odd number? Yes, no need to see that those total number, just you have to observe that it's a units place. What is that units place digit? 4. 4 is there in that list of digits or not? Yes, here 4 is there. Okay, that's why here this is that even number. Is it clear? So here I will give you another number, 7,977. Is it even number? Just you have to observe that units place digit. In that units place digit you have that is 7. 7 is there in this list? That is not there, no? So that's why that is an odd number. So we will discuss that later. So here this is an even number or not? So this is not an even number. Okay, so once again I am saying that what is that even number? If the given numbers are exactly divisible by 2, those numbers are known as even numbers. Or if the numbers are having that the last digit from that 0, either 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then we will call those numbers as even numbers. Okay, so after that even numbers we have that odd numbers. Odd numbers. So odd numbers means what? So what is the definition for even numbers? Which numbers are exactly divisible? Exactly divisible means its remainder should be 0. Okay, so here odd numbers means it's vice versa. What is that? The numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2, those numbers are known as odd numbers. The numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2. Not exactly divisible by 2 means the remainder is something. Exactly divisible means the remainder should be 0. Okay, so here the numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2, then we will call those numbers are odd numbers. Okay, so here or another definition also there, that is if the number is having the last digit that is either 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, then we will call those numbers are odd numbers. So if that given number is having any one of the digit from this list, okay, in its units place, then we will call that number as odd number. So 9,797. 9,797. So in this number, this is even or odd? Yes, this is odd number only. Why? Because in its units place we have that 7. 7 is there in this list only, no? So we will call that given number as odd number. Okay, just you have to check that its units place digit, either that units place is having that 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, any one of the digit, then simply we will call that one as even number. Or if that given number is having the units place, either that is 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9, any one of the digit, okay, then we will call those numbers are odd numbers. Okay, we already know about this. Okay. So here we will learn briefly about that even numbers and odd numbers. What is that general form of even number? What is that general form? Okay, just to say that the starting, here I am writing that what is that even natural number? Even natural number is 2. Starting even natural number is 2. Next one is 4. Next one is 6. Next one 8, 10 and so on. Okay. So this one we can write it as 2 into 1, and this is 2 into 2, this is 2 into 3, this is 2 into 4, 2 into 5. Why? Because I written here multiplication. Why? Because already I told you that the definition is if the given numbers are exactly divisible by 2, exactly divisible by 2 means in the division rule we know that, right? For example, 2 into 3 is equals to 6. Okay, the given number is exactly divisible by 2. So what is that quotient here? The quotient is 3 only, no? So to that one again we can write this one as 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2, or 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3. In these three manners also we can write, no? That's why I written here 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5 and so on. What is that greatest number? Greatest even natural number. Is it possible to say? Here we can't say that what is the greatest natural number also. Then how we can say that greatest even natural number? That is not possible, no? That's why here, for example, the number is consisting of n digits, which means 2 into something is there. That something, consider it as n. Okay. So what is that general form? So after generalization we got this one as 2 into n. Here 2 into 5, 2 into 4, 2 into 3. Which number is in changing here? Constant one is 2. Okay, 2 is not changing. Here this value only changing, no? So I taken this one as some n. Okay, so here 2 into 10 is equals to 20. At the place of n I taken here 10. Okay, so 2 into 10 is equals to 20. So that's why we got here 20. 20 is even number or not? Even number only. 2 into 100, 200. 200 is even number. 2 into 15, 30. 30 is an even number. 2 into 20, 40. 40 is an even number. So after generalizing that, what is the general form of even number is 2n. Okay. So the general form of even number numbers is 2n. Okay, where n belongs to n. N belongs to n. This symbol is known as belongs to. Belongs to n means capital N. Capital N means a set of natural numbers. So if you take here any natural number at the place of n, okay, 2 into 1 is equals to 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 3 6, 1 2 3 4, those all numbers are natural numbers only, no? So n belongs to n. So here you can take that any natural number. Next come to that odd numbers. Odd numbers means here this is 1 and next one 3, 5 and next one 7, 9 and so on. So what is that general form of odd numbers? Here we have to learn about that whole numbers. Why? Because here if you include 0, then only you will get that 1. Okay, or else if you didn't include that 0, you didn't get that 1 here. Okay, that's why about that whole numbers we will discuss later. Just I am telling you here. See that what is the general form of odd numbers is 2n plus 1, where n belongs to whole numbers. In whole numbers we have to discuss this one, but here for that general formula only I written here this one. Okay, again we will discuss about this one in whole numbers. Okay, just see that. Why? Because I kept here whole numbers means whole numbers only starting with the number 0. So 2 into 0 plus 1 is equals to 2 into 0, 0. 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. So here the first number we got it as 1 only, no? Okay, that's why. Or else 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. So what you will get here? 2n minus 1, where n belongs to n. Come to that natural numbers, this formula we have to use. This formula we have to use in that whole numbers. In that whole numbers, what is that? 2n plus 1. If the 2n minus 1, where n belongs to natural numbers, now we are discussing about that natural numbers, no? So here we have to use that, the formula is 2n minus 1. Okay, for your kind information only I told you that one 2n plus 1 is also general form of odd number and 2n minus 1 is also general form of odd number only, but here this is n belongs to n and this is n belongs to w. Don't be confused that. Okay, so here n belongs to n. So 2 into 1 minus 1. Okay, natural numbers means starting with 1, no? So that's why. So 2 into 1 is equals to 2. 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So what is that starting odd number? 1 only, no? That's why here in natural numbers, what is the general form of odd number? For that even number, always either that is even whole numbers or natural numbers, integers, whatever it may be, the general form of even numbers doesn't change. Okay, there is a change in that there is a change in that the general form of odd numbers only. That is only two formulas, that is 2n plus 1 where n belongs to whole numbers. 2n minus 1 where n belongs to natural numbers. That's it. Okay. So this is that general form of, these two are that general forms of odd numbers. Okay. So now here we will discuss about that properties of even numbers and odd numbers. Properties of even and odd numbers. Okay, so what is that starting property? The sum of two even numbers is always even. The sum of two even numbers is always even. The sum of two even numbers is always even. Okay, so here sum of two even numbers. So I am going to take here 6 plus 4. 6 is an even number, 4 is also even number, right? So it's a sum. Its sum is also even number. So if you add any two even numbers, any largest two even numbers, always its resultant gives that again even number only. Okay, so 10 is even number or not? So 10 is an even number. Clear? So next one is the difference of two even numbers. The difference of two even numbers is always even. Okay, the difference of two even numbers is always even, I am saying. So here I am going to take that 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. 4 is an even number, 2 is an even number, its difference is also even number. So if you take that any two even numbers, its difference always gives that even number. So here for example 100 minus 50. So 100 is an even number, 50 is also even number. So 100 minus 50 is equals to 50 only, no? So 50 is even number or not? Yes, of course 50 is even number. Okay, so the sum of two even numbers is always even, and in the same way the difference of two even numbers is also even. Okay, next. So the next property is the sum of two odd numbers. The sum of two odd numbers is always even. Yes, the sum of two odd numbers is always even only, not odd. Okay, So why? Because see here, for example here, the first odd number I taken as 3, the second odd number is 5. Okay. So here 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. 3 is an odd number, 5 is an odd number. If you add those two numbers, which number you got here? That is an even number. So if you choose that any two odd numbers, any two greatest odd numbers, whatever it may be, if you add those two odd numbers, always you will get the resultant as even number only. Okay. Next, the difference of two odd numbers is always, what you will get here? Yes, that is always even. This is also even only. Okay, is it true? Once check that one. Here I am going to take that one of that odd number as 5, another odd number as 3. The same number again I taken here. So its difference gives that even number. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2 only, no? So 5 minus 3 is equals to 2 means 2 is an even number. So you have to observe one thing. If you add any two even numbers, then again you will get its resultant as even number. And in the same way, the difference of any two even numbers, again its resultant is, its difference is even number. Okay. Now here we are taking that if you add any two odd numbers, then also you will get that even number only. If you take the difference of any two odd numbers, then also you will get that even number only. Okay. So always here in this 4 cases also you will get that even numbers only. Okay. When you take that same two even numbers, same two odd numbers, then you will get that resultant as even only. Okay. Now we will see about that one even number, one odd number. Okay. Then what changes will happen here? Okay. See that. The sum of one even and one odd number. The sum of one even and one odd is always odd. The sum of one even number and one odd number is always odd only. Okay, see the difference here onwards. So why? Because here the odd number I taken as 9, one of the odd number, and one of that even number I am going to take it as 10. Okay, smaller numbers only I taken here. Why? Because easily to understand. So one of that even number and one of that odd number I taken here 9 plus 10. So which gives the resultant as 19. So 19 is even number or odd number? That is odd number. So that's why here the sum of one even and one odd is always odd. Okay, and it's a difference. Okay, the difference of one even and one odd. One even number and one odd number is always again odd. Is always odd. Why? Because here say that I am going to choose that one as even number as 8. Okay, and odd number as 5. Its difference is equals to 3. So 8 minus 5 is equals to 3 only, no? So 8 is even number, 5 is odd number, and its resultant, its difference is again odd number. That's why the difference of one even and one odd is always odd. In that previous 4 points what we discussed, that is the same numbers we taken. If you taken two even numbers, first number is even number, the second number is also even number in that addition and subtraction. And come to that odd numbers, two odd numbers we added and two odd numbers we subtracted. Then in that cases always we are getting that even number as that result, right? But here we taken that one even number, one odd number. That's why here the resultants are odd numbers. Okay, these properties are very, very important. Okay. So like this way we can say that another properties also. So just I'll tell you another two properties, just you have to know, that is the sum of the squares of any two even numbers. The sum of the squares of any two even numbers is always even. Okay, the sum of the squares of any two even numbers is always even. Squares means here 2 square plus 4 square. So which is equals to 2 square is 4 and 4 square is 16. So 4 plus 16 is equals to 20 only, no? Okay, so the sum of the squares of even numbers, again you will get resultant as even number only. Okay, next, the sum of the squares of two odd numbers. The sum of the squares of two odd numbers, that one also gives that even number only as a resultant. Even number only as a resultant. Why? Because 3 square is 9 and here 5 square is 25. Okay, so 25 plus 9 is equals to how much here? That is nothing but equals to 34. So here you got that one as 34. So 34 is that even number or odd number? Okay, that is which number that is? So that is even number only, no? That's why I am saying that the sum of the squares of two odd numbers, sum of the squares of two odd numbers is always gives the resultant as even number. Okay, is it clear? Yes. So up to here what we discussed in this video, we discussed about that even numbers and odd numbers and its properties. These properties are very very important. These properties we will apply in that exponents also. In that exponents they will give that x power 2021. Okay, so here x is equals to something or else minus 1 power x. Minus 1 power x. In that exponents you will face this type of properties. Okay, that's why just for model I am saying here. Here x is x power 2021, that is odd. Okay, so that value depends on that x value. Here 1 is there means you will get that 1 only. 1 power either even or odd, whatever it may be, always you will get that even number, always you will get that 1 only. Okay, but here minus 1 is there, then only changes are there, you have to observe that. Minus 1 power, here x is there, this is even, then the resultant is 1. Or minus 1 power odd, some x is there, that is odd, then you will get that resultant as a minus 1. So this type of in this type of problems, at that cases you have to apply that properties of even numbers and odd numbers. Okay, that's why this is also very very important concept. So you have to learn this all. Okay.